So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. First gives to Zach Charbonnet. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, Darnold escapes the pocket. He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. His first throw is an interception. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Darnold coming back after the pick. Barner's got it. Complete. He drives it up to the 24. And stop coming from Henry To'o.
4 yards on the pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Buys time, rolling right. He shovels this one forward. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Darnold to throw. It's on target to Moore. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
On with the quick pass at 1. Try to get him with the quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
It's a loss of 2.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
And again, it's Darnold. Forced back to... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. To the air, Stroud. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Stroud on the sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Stroud now on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10, or on to Mixon. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
That one connects. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing. Naimi Fairbairn the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, side.
To throw, here's Darnold. Chased out to his right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing here, Darnold. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And they got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So first down from the 41. He's going to throw it again. Texans closing in, and they get to him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher. It just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
We're going to set. Yellow 80.
Now Darnold off the play action. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. From his end zone, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Mixon on the toss. And he won't get anything here before he's shoved out. So that brings up fourth down.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at the Texans' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Go set.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
We've set it downs from 37.
We go set. We set.
They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Red 80.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We go set. Hey, see the ball, see the ball, see the ball. Set.
Now Darnold, fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
All right.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Air it out on third. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
11.
Shotgun now for Stroud. It's back-to-back for Dell. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass ball in. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've got first down here from the 36. Running left is Mixon. And that's good for a gain of 5. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, Stroud. side, hauled in by Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 6. That's another tackle.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning.
It's a
More
gain
from
of
Newman
6.
Fields coming right up.
And the Texans first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Going right side, Mixon with it. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here we go.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, he put 6 on the board for the offense.
Amy Fairbairn in the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. And again, it's Darnold. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Back to throw, Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Stroud to throw on first down. Big man showing up the yards. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Seahawks 7.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The half's going to begin with a mix and run. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On the give, it's Brooks. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Well, you kind of know this is going to happen at least a couple of times this season. They catch the rookie there for roughing the passer.
Yeah, I think this coach would like to have a governor. Kind of like on golf carts, you know, so you don't act crazy and a fool. Some of these rookie defenders, I know coaches would love to put a governor on them for a little bit of discipline that just doesn't naturally come for a rookie.
Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives them the first. They'll run here following the penalty. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running back sent in motion. Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stroud now on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
All right.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Oh, eh? 18.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's another for him. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Mixon. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle. They could have gone for it for sure, Kate. I'm sure there's some folks on that sideline asking why they didn't go for a touchdown. But they took what they felt like was a guaranteed 3 points. But that miss is a stunning reminder. There is never a guarantee in the NFL.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, side.
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
We go side. Hey, side.
From the gun, Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Side. Get him.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Now Darnold off the play action. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a 1st down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
The pistol snap. Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10. Darnold. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Throwing the out route complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
For the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
All right.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
The 29-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
All right.
Here's Stroud now. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's third down.
On the quick, right? Why, Tony?
Third and long for him here. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
He's got this at the 27. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Big strike here to Moore. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. They motion Dell over left. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it will be a first down, Texans.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And motion the tight end over. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
All right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two in 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Kate, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent because they know just get themselves in the range and they can take care of business on their end.
And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. On the move, headed right. It's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing here, Darnold. Hits him on the out route. Decent game here, but short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
We'll throw it. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. So that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. So first down from the 41.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
The tackle by Leonard Williams. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Texans lead by only 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On play action, here's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they make the tackle at the 38. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Oh, 18. What's that?
1st and 10. Around the Mixon. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
All right. 118. What's up?
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. That's his 3rd strike, but they're not out of this thing yet, Kate. They still have a great chance to win it, but you know and I know. And it's a cruel business when it comes to being a kicker in this league. They will bring in other kickers on the off day. Just what happens when you miss this many kicks. They'll bring him in for a workout, and this kicker's got to hope that his job is still alive. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Flying by his back, Charbonnet. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Again, it's Charbonnet. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Another carry for Charbonnet. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire stadium of pressure now on Jason Myers. This will be from 52 yards. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And a 52-yarder wins this game! So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.